Oahu, one of the most beautiful, breathtaking islands in the world, reflected in its clear blue water and clean sandy beaches. However, hidden beneath the surface is a problem that threatens our pristine and delicate environment. Fats, oil, and grease from both commercial and home cooking facilities are clogging our sewer pipes, causing spills of raw sewage.
Nearly 3 million gallons of raw sewage overflowed into the lagoon.
As for today, some park users decided not to wait. Kathy Paiva says she's used to paddling in dirty waters.
Here, we raced all down here. And I came and I saw the signs and I'm like, well, I've paddled in here before and this is better than the Alawai.
Fats, oil, and grease have been identified locally and nationally as one of the most significant contributing factors causing raw sewage spills. But where is this messy, clogging substance coming from? We all enjoy eating good food, but have you considered the cleanup and disposal process? The major sources of fats, oil, and grease come from restaurants, food processing facilities, and home kitchens. About 30% of the foods we eat contain fats and oils, such as meats, sauces, gravies, salad dressings, and deep-fried dishes, even cheeses and pastries. Also, home chefs who love to fry and cook with oils contribute to the buildup of fats, oil, and grease in our sewers when these substances are poured down the drain. Think of the sewer system as the bloodstream of our island, with plaque and cholesterol building up in the arteries. Similarly, the more grease builds up in the sewer pipes, the more water flow is restricted, eventually blocking the pipe, and that causes sewage to back up, resulting in an overflowing sewer cover. Since sewer covers are typically located in our streets, this type of spill results in a public nuisance and a potential public health hazard, not to mention causing traffic slowdowns, and that affects us all. The City and County of Honolulu's Department of Environmental Services mission is to protect and maintain our environment by complying with the Federal Clean Water Act. However, we are all responsible for protecting our irreplaceable environment. The department receives numerous trouble calls which prompt work crews to rush into action, cleaning up sewage spills and clearing pipe blockages. In addition, every year city crews clear fat and grease buildup from hundreds of miles of pipes, a costly and time-consuming process which directly affects your water and sewer bill. The historical data has consistently shown that a large number of sewage spills are caused by fats, oil, and grease blockages. The City and County of Honolulu maintains several high-tech video cameras capable of tracking problems visually within the pipes, so many potential problems can be identified. If your food service operation is found to be responsible for a blockage, you may be held liable for any expense, loss, or damage created by the discharge. Uncorrected violations may result in termination of sewer service and/or fines. City rules require businesses that generate fats, oil, and grease to install a properly sized grease interceptor. This minimizes blockages and spills by separating the oil and grease from the wastewater before it enters the city sewer system. Many existing grease interceptors are undersized, and some sources of the fats, oil, and grease are not properly connected. Properly sized grease interceptors provide adequate retention time to settle and prevent discharge into the sewer system. Once the grease interceptor has reached its storage capacity, it must be serviced by a private contractor. Be sure that your contractor is certified to perform this service by the City and County of Honolulu. Every permitted business is ultimately responsible for the proper maintenance of their grease interceptor. The pre-treatment program also issues permits, conducts inspections at restaurants, food preparation facilities, and initiates enforcement actions. A continuing education outreach program aims to inform the public about easy and helpful ways to prevent sewage blockages in businesses and homes.
The city participates in many business and industry expositions with displays such as the one you see behind me. We also conduct presentations at businesses and organizations as well as at schools on best management practices and the rules associated with our grease control program.
Due to the large amount of sewage spills directly related to grease and oil in our sewer lines, the city started a pre-treatment environmental education program to reach out to residents, businesses, and help educate them about their actions and what they do in the kitchen, specifically what goes down the sink.
The City and County of Honolulu has formed partnerships with local celebrities to assist in educating the restaurant industry and home chefs about the proper disposal method for grease.
And all to our housewives and our real chefs, the ones that cook at home for their families, it's not that hard to dispose of it properly. Think ahead. There's a lot of containers that you can put them in. The coffee cans are great. It goes a long way when you do it right. Hello, I'm Sam Choi. Absorb used grease and oil at home with paper towels and old newspapers and properly dispose of them in the garbage. Help protect our waters for life.
Every home chef can now become a partner in protecting our ecosystem by disposing of kitchen fats, oil, and grease into the rubbish can. Just use a paper towel or newspaper to absorb the excess oil and grease. Place it in any container and throw it away in the garbage. It's that easy. With the kokua of our food industry businesses as well as chefs at home, we can ensure that our island paradise will remain unspoiled for generations to come. I kokua ka'o I malama I ka wai'ola. Help protect our waters for life.